Thank you.
Cool. So I guess I'm being recorded too, which I'm not used to. So also my hands are like Swiss cheese. I grip them so much, so I have all these band-aids on. So it's really, if you're wondering what's on my fingers, it's just a bunch of band-aids. Cool. Well, happy Monday, folks. So today I think it looks really fun. So we have 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 dumbbell snatches. But in between, or like after each set, you're going to do 6 burpees. So this is pretty quick. This should be pretty quick. Almost all of your sets, pretty much all of your sets should be unbroken. If you can make it through the 20 unbroken, you should hopefully be able to make it through the other ones. If not, if you have to break up, I would say basically break up once in your 20, 18, and 16. But the rest, once you get to 14 and going down, you should be able to do the rest unbroken. There's not really a time cap for this. I'm gonna time cap it at like 15 minutes because I think I don't think it should take that long. But we'll see. But I don't think it should take long because 6 burpees doesn't really take that long, and dumbbell snatches can be like about 2 seconds a dumbbell snatch, so it should be fast. That's the goal. Amy, you look like you're questioning that.
Yeah, it's not going to be fast for me, but if there's a time cap, I'll just get time capped, or I could just start with the set of 18 or something.
Don't worry, Amy, I'll be slow too.
Okay.
I mean,
snatches lately.
It's 110 snatches, which is going to take me like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but that's okay. So 15 minutes, boom.
And then 60 burpees is going to take like 6 minutes.
Oh God.
Okay, so how about a 16-minute time cap?
Okay.
That's what I had written originally, was a 16-minute time cap. So, we can stick with that. Cool, but does anyone have questions on that before we get started on our warm-up? I mean, obviously we'll talk about the movements, but we've done these movements a lot lately, so hopefully, we all have a good idea of how we'll feel when we're doing them.
What's the recommended weight?
So RX weight, it would probably be 35. But I would say choose something that you could go 20 unbroken. If you have the options, if you have more weight options, I would say choose something where 20 unbroken would be fine.
Okay.
Because I think the goal and the stimulus of this would be to get through all the dumbbell snatches unbroken and keep moving at a solid pace through the burpees. Cool. All right. So for those of you who weren't here, I was saying that I'm super sore, so I like literally can't demo some of these movements. So first things first, let's just start off and get warmed up with 30 jumping jacks. Just 30 jumping jacks. You guys got this. Good. After 30 jumping jacks, you're going to do 20 mountain climbers. 20 mountain climbers after these 30 jumping jacks. So 20 mountain climbers. On your last mountain climber, you're going to pause, and then you're going to drop into a low lunge stretch on the leg that you paused on. All right, drop into a low lunge. Ugh. And from here, we're gonna get a T-spine rotation up, looking at the ceiling. And then you're gonna give me 5 more T-spine rotations on this leg. After 5 T-spine rotations, you're going to switch into a low lunge onto your other leg. And give me another 5 T-spine rotations. All right, cool. After we're done with that, we're just gonna stay. We're gonna go onto our hands and knees. Oof. And from here, we're just gonna do some bird dogs. So I'm going to bring my opposite leg and my opposite arm out. I'm going to bring my knee and my elbow in. I don't need them to touch. I don't want to collapse my back. I want to keep the tension. So if they can't touch, that's fine. And then slowly bring them back out. Give me 8 bird dogs on each leg, please. Or on each, side. Really want to focus on warming up our backs today, because we know dumbbell snatches can be pretty brutal on our backs, especially this is a pretty high volume. So we want to make sure that we're warming it up. After the 8 bird dogs on each side, we're going to stay on our hands and our knees, and we're going to do our cat and our cow. So we're just going to go up into our cat, feel our backs rounding, and then we're going to, I can't do this part, arch our backs into our cow, and then arch back into our cat, and you're going to do that 8 more times, cat to cow. Good. When you're done with those cat cows, you're going to lay on your back. Oh. Oh. And then from here, you're going to give me 6 glute bridges. 6 glute bridges with a 2-second hold at the top. Squeeze your butt. Bring your hips as high as they can go. Good. Make sure you're holding it for a few seconds. After you get 6 regular glute bridges, you're going to bring one leg up. You want your one leg that's up to be in line with the other knee, the knee that's on the ground. And you're going to give me 6 glute bridges on one leg and then 6 glute bridges on the other leg. This one with just a brief pause at the top, just enough to squeeze your butt. Good. After you're done, we're going to stay on our backs, and you're just going to bring your knee to your chest, one of your knees to your chest. Keep the other leg straight out on the ground in front of you. Just hanging out here, feeling that stretch. This should be super comfy. And then you're going to switch legs. All right, folks. Now please stand up. And once you do, please just give me 3 inchworms, 3 inchworms with a push-up at the bottom. Great job, folks. After those inchworms, feel free to grab a drink or whatever you need. And also then grab your dumbbell, please. You can go with a lighter dumbbell if you want. But if you have the dumbbell that you're going to use in the workout, that's also fine. None of these movements in our mini AMRAP are going to be super strenuous, so you can use the dumbbell that you'll use in the workout. All right, so to just get us a little bit more warm, we're going to do a 3-minute AMRAP. We're going to do 10 air squats, 10 hops over the dumbbell, 10 dumbbell deadlifts. So this one, when we do these dumbbell deadlifts, you can hold it with both hands. You don't have to just hold it with one hand yet. You can hold it with both arms, just to warm up. Then 10 shoulder to overhead. I would suggest holding the dumbbell with both heads, unless you want to do 2 arms and then you do 5 on one, 5 on the other, but it shouldn't be super heavy as just a warm up. So I would suggest holding it by both heads. And then we're gonna do 10 up downs. But right now, can everyone just give me 3 air squats? I just want to see everyone's air squats. Good. Keep that chest up, drive those knees out. Good. After your 3 air squats, please give me just 3 hops over your dumbbell or your object. Each time you hop, that will count as 1. Cool. And then please give me 3 dumbbell deadlifts. Good. Make sure your back is nice and tight. You don't want to be rounding at all. Good. And then 3 shoulder to overhead. Good. Getting our shoulders nice and warm. And then after those 3 shoulder to overhead, please give me 3 up downs. After that, we can begin our little AMRAP. Cool. So does anyone have questions about these movements? We're going to go for just 3 minutes and it's 10 of everything, 10 of each. Can everyone see this okay? So 10 air squats, 10 hops over the dumbbell, 10 dumbbell deadlifts, 10 shoulder to overhead, 10 up downs, and you have 3 minutes. So don't have to go out super hot. It's still just our warm up. I would suggest maybe each minute kind of ramping up the intensity, or through each round kind of ramping up so that by the end you feel super warm. Does that sound good? All right, I will start the clock in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 10 air squats. After those 10 air squats, you're doing 10 hops over the dumbbell. After your hops, you're doing 10 dumbbell deadlifts. After that, 10 shoulder to overhead. And then 10 up downs. You are 1 minute in, folks. You have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. There you go. Good job, folks. Keep working through this AMRAP. You got it. 1 minute remaining. Good. Good, Sylvia. Good, Tammy. 30 seconds left, folks. Here you go. See how far you can get. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. All right, folks, grab a drink, take your time. When we kind of reconvene, we'll start talking about our dumbbell snatch and ways to approach that. Does everyone feel nice and warm at least? I heard it was cold in Boston today, so. All right, folks. Let's see, where'd everyone go? We'll wait until Amy and Sylvia come back. All right, folks. So we're going to go over our dumbbell snatch. So I don't have a dumbbell with me, but let's take our dumbbell in one hand this time, and we're just going to do 5 dumbbell deadlifts on each side. Think about keeping your chest up, because when we go down to pick our dumbbells up, when we're cycling them, we don't want to be arched. We want to be nice and tight. So think about keeping your chest up, your back tight through these deadlifts. Good. Good, Sylvia. Good, Amy. After we do 5 deadlifts on each side, now we're going to still do the deadlift, but we're going to get our explosive hip pop, and we're going to bring our arms or our elbow up into the scarecrow arm, and we're going to do a nice high pull. So give me 5 high pulls on each side. Really using those hips. It should feel kind of weightless. You shouldn't feel like you're trying to muscle it up there. And lastly, you're just going to give me 5 full snatches on each arm. If you want to practice alternating in the air, that's totally fine. One thing, I think I spoke about this last week, but that I like to do is I like to pick a point on the wall in front of me and look at that the whole time, even as I'm switching, because if I look at the wall, it keeps me from arching my back. And with the high volume of dumbbell snatches, it kind of saves my back a little bit. So if that works for you, I would pick a point in front of you and try and watch that on your transition so you're not constantly arching your back. But so give me 10 total. Try and get them alternating. I would suggest all of these be alternating in the Metcon. So I would practice that now. So give me 10 snatches, please. So Amy, really use those hips, really get those hips involved even more, because you get to here and you look like you're muscling it. That's okay. So use your hips. And even if you get up to here, if you need to drop under it a little bit, that's okay. But just try not to muscle it up the whole way, because it's going to get exhausting after a while. There you go. There you go. That was better. Good. Good. All right, so now we're gonna do just a mini test of our workout. It's not gonna be much at all. We're just gonna go 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do 3 dumbbell snatches and then 3 burpees, 2 dumbbell snatches, 2 burpees, 1 dumbbell snatch, one burpee, just to kind of get in the rhythm of what we're gonna be doing. So you guys can do that now on your own time, just 3, 2, 1. Should be quick and easy. Just kind of feeling how each dumbbell snatch feels and how long it takes. Good. Good job, folks. So that took like a minute and a half. So that was good. So in between each set, so you're going from 20 down to 2, so decreasing by 2 reps each time. The burpees stay the same though. There's always 6 burpees in between each set. So that 8, 6, 4, 2, you're going to feel like you're just doing burpees all the time. But the first half, you're going to feel like you're only snatching. Like the burpees are going to be a break. And then kind of towards the end with some of this type of workout, it kind of switches the balance. And then all of a sudden you feel like you're just burping and not doing enough dumbbell snatches.
Ashley?
Yeah?
Do we do 6 burpees after the 2?
Yeah, I would say it's after each set. So it ends on the burpees.
All right, thank you.
Bill.
So I was going back and forth with the time cap after what we were talking about. I think I'm still going to keep it at 16 because I want us to push ourselves and I want us to do this as a sprint. I think most of us should finish within like the 2 to 12, right? 10 to 12 minute range. I could be off on this, but I do think this will go a little bit faster than you think. But we're going to have a 16-minute time cap because I want us to push ourselves. However, if you hear a 16-minute time cap and you're like, absolutely no way, no how, then we could start at a lower, we could start at like the 18 or the 16. Does anyone feel like they're in that category? Or do folks want to be like, all right, 16-minute time cap, I'm just going to see how far I can get. Like time caps are there to like, sometimes we get time caps and, it's not a big deal, but if you feel like really strongly like you want to lower the reps, just let's talk.
I'm fine with the time cap, but can I take a quick pit stop before we get started?
Yes, yeah. Take like 2 minutes, guys. If you need to grab water, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need. Amy, how are you feeling?
I'm just gonna go for it.
I think you should. I think you'll be okay.
We'll see. I could do it all. I'm just not fast. I can't yet switch midair with the 35-pound dumbbell.
Okay.
Because as I switch hands, I just get like, so I have to put it down between each one.
Okay.
But I'll just go for it. And if it's 16 minutes and I'm at like the round of 4, I'll just finish. But if I have no idea.
I think that's fine switching at the bottom. I think ultimately only if we're doing like a lot of reps does that, maybe that saves a split second. But if you're comfortable with putting it on the ground, that's fine. And like maybe switching in midair is something we could work towards, but I don't think it's like a huge deficit to switch on the ground. So
I would love to try doing that. And maybe I should try that, not today, but I should try that at some point when there's just a small number of snatches. I'll try that.
yeah.
But
yeah.
no, I'm just gonna go for the whole thing. And if I get time capped, I get time capped.
Love it. I love it so much. You ready? Everyone ready? Well, I think we're just waiting for Sylvia to come back. She had to take a little pit stop. So
I was just thumbs upping Amy using a 35-pound
Oh,
all metal, scariest dumbbell ever.
It really is. I haven't touched it since the open and I don't want to.
Oh, but Tammy, you were so amazing in the open. You could 100% do it.
Thanks.
I know, but my back hurts so bad. So I'm just like erring on the side of caution.
I have a potentially annoying question. So prior to the open, we would probably do a snatch and just touch one head to the ground, and then the open requirements were double head on the ground. I'm just curious, like what you think about that.
okay, so personally, I think like once we have a standard and it's the open standard, it's something that we should stick with, because if we spend this next year practicing with just one dumbbell head on the ground, then I think when we go to do it in the open, it's kind of like a shock, or it's just harder. I think we should kind of practice it how we would like perform it in a competition or something. So I would say get both dumbbell heads on the ground. I get that like when you're here or like at your homes, it's a little harder. Like when we're on the gym floor, it's kind of like you could just like, you just kind of let it hit. So I get that at home, it's a little harder. And if you really want to do one dumbbell head, that's fine. I'm not going to like yell at you. I just think like the best practice would be putting both dumbbell heads on the ground, but I also get it. You're in your homes. You don't want the dumbbell to like fall through the floor or like piss off your downstairs neighbors, like whatever the situation is. So, yeah. But good question. That was not an annoying question. That was a very good question.
Annoying because other people might be like, I don't want to put both now. I'm just like,
I
I know,
know,
it's like,
I
wait,
thought you
teacher, didn't you forget the homework for tonight, teacher?
If Amy could strangle you,
Exactly.
I thought she was going to.
exactly.
All right, folks, are we ready to go? It will be a 16-minute time cap. 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, dumbbell snatches. 6 burpees after each set. So we want to keep these burpees. They don't have to be super fast, but we want to keep them consistent. They shouldn't take us too long. Dumbbell snatches, try and keep unbroken. If you have to, break them up once each time. But once you get to the set of 12 or 14, it should be all unbroken from there. Thumbs up if y'all are ready to go. Dope. Okay, I will start a 10-second countdown. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good job, guys. 20 dumbbell snatches. Good job, Mark. Good job, Alexia. Here you go. Good job, Amy. Really use those hips. Really use those hips. Drop under the dumbbell if you have to. There you go. Good job, Mark. Great job, folks. You are 1 minute in. You are 1 minute in. Job. After those 6 burpees, you are right back on those dumbbell snatches. Quick transitions here. You got it. Job, Amy. Here you go, Sylvia. Job, Nora. Good job, Aaron. Synchro, as always. Two minutes in, folks. We are 2 minutes in. Here you go. Job, folks. Here you go. Come on. Three minutes in. We are only 3 minutes into this. You got it. Job, Amy. Job, Sylvia. Here you go, Tammy. Here you go, Mark. After that set of 14, it is all downhill from there. You got it, folks. Four minutes in. 4 minutes in. Job, folks. As you get tired, remember to use those legs, use those hips. That dumbbell should feel weightless. Here you go. Job, folks. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. You got it. Good job, Mark. Come on, Tammy. You got it. Back on that dumbbell. Come on, Amy. You got this. You got this. Job, folks. 6 minutes in. You are 6 minutes in. Job. Here you go, guys. Come on. Good job, Aaron. Good job, Nora. Here you go. Come on, Alexia. Good job, folks. Here you go. You're 8 minutes in. You're halfway to that time cap. You are halfway to that time cap. If you're in the sets of 12 or 10, you are good. You are golden. If you are not, you might want to speed up a tiny bit, but you guys got this. Keep working hard. Good job, Mark. Here you go. Good job, Alexia. Good job, folks. Here you go. Coming up on that 10-minute mark. Coming up on that 10-minute mark. Come on, Mark. Finish it out. Finish it out. Come on, Nora. You got it. You got it. Good job. Here you go. Good job, Alexia. You're done too? Nice. Good job, Mark. Come on, Aaron. Come on, Nora. Let's go, Tammy. Got it, Amy. Five minutes till our time cap. Here you go. Good job, folks. Here you go. Come on. Finish it out. You got it. You got it, Amy? Good job, Tammy. Good job, Sylvia. Keep working hard, folks. Here you go. Come on. 4 minutes. 4 minutes left to work. Good job, Sylvia. Good job, Amy. Good job, Tammy.
Yeah, Tammy. Yeah, Amy.
Good job, folks. Here you go. Come on, 3 minutes left. Come on, Tammy. Come on, Amy. Finish it out. Come on, Amy. You got it. Pick it up. You got it.
Come on, Tammy. Yeah, Amy.
Good job. Here you go. Nice, Tammy. Come on, Amy. You're almost there. You're almost there.
You got it, Amy.
Come on, Amy. Here you go. There you go. Come on, one more. Here you go. 6 more burpees. That's it. You're almost done.
Yes, Amy.
Go, Amy, you're a beast.
Yeah,
Come on,
Amy.
Amy. You're crushing it. Let's go.
So great.
Come on. Finish under 15 minutes. Finish under 15. You got it.
Yeah, Amy.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
Woo.
Nice. Woo.
That was awesome.
Dang.
All right. It was recording. I will stop the recording.